The rhinos are our last link with the prehistoric creatures, like the dinosaur. They're 35 million years old, I think, and for the first time in that amazing lifetime, they're in danger of being totally destroyed. I mean, it's absolutely shocking.
The rhino populations in Africa, the white and the black rhino, the population has increased. It gives us hope that what we're doing is starting to have an impact. However, before we get too carried away, we've got to bring ourselves back to earth a little bit, because while it's great that we now have a population globally of just over 27,000, and that's the first time in a long time, if we were stood here 60 years ago, we'd be talking about a population of 500,000. So we have a long way to go to restore the damage that we've done to the rhino populations over the last 60 years.
There are few things more important in the world today than what we are doing here right now. What we are doing, protecting the natural world in the midst of this biodiversity crisis, there's nothing more urgent, there's nothing more pressing.
Why is it that these rhinos are so threatened? And why is it that it appears to be a fuss every time we see a young calf or a rhino? What's so special about them? I'm going to give you some little bit of information on rhino biology. A rhino matures at the age of 7. And the gestation period of a rhino is about 1.5 years. Every 2.5 to 3 years, a rhino gives birth. If you lose one rhino, your intercalving interval is 6 years. That's a long time.
We're going to break now for 10 minutes, and we're going to have some more music from the Penguin Cafe.
Now, I've always been a huge advocate for rhinos. I find them a really fascinating species because on the one hand, they are strong, they're stoic, they're powerful, but on the other side, they are actually incredibly vulnerable animals. Finding new land is incredibly critical, but it's of course finding the right amount of land to give them more space to be able to breed more calves and secure that population going forward.
I do the environmental education program together with the Black Mamba Anti-Poaching Unit, whereby I create the platform for locals to grow and mature in nature. The leaders of tomorrow are definitely in my classroom, and I'm able to teach these kids. We incorporate our program into the school curriculum, so there we've got not just in English, in the local language, Sibejwana. We're all reading a rhino storybook that is in their local language, so nobody tomorrow can say, but I didn't understand it.
Any further bids? It's all yours on the telephone at £25,000.
Thank you for being a part of this.
Thank you to everybody for the support. Thank you again, Helping Rhinos.
Thank you to you for helping us raise nearly £84,500, which is amazing.